So this is what happened in round 1 of the college football playoff, to my absolute shock. In this, the final season of Talladega Dynasty, our biggest test, first off, might be this game. And if this game isn't a test, it's not really going to be, I wouldn't think, until the national championship. Look at that other quarterfinal over there in the Cotton Bowl. 9-5. A 5-loss. Sam Houston State knocked off the number 3 team in the country, the number 5 seed Nebraska, to take on Air Force in the Cotton Bowl for the right to face the winner of ourselves versus Illinois. There's that. You look at the Orange Bowl, number 4 Tennessee at 11-2 against East Carolina. East Carolina, the higher seed for that game. And then the Rose Bowl, I think, is who's going to the national championship, unless Tennessee's got something to say about it. LSU, the number 5 team in the country, number 7 seed against UCLA, number 2 seed, number 2 team in the country. I would think UCLA advances. That seems to be the collision course for the moment. But wow, I was stunned by those first round results. But Sam Houston by 10, Illinois by a point. They were the higher seed, so fair. Tennessee takes down Kansas State, a 4-loss playoff team, and LSU in a very high scoring affair with USC advanced. But what a weird playoff team. And I get that you're 4 years down the road here in this thing, but the fact that we've got Sam Houston, Air Force, Illinois even, we shouldn't discount them because that's who we got to play today. But East Carolina as well is just, this playoff is just batshit when you think of it in like current day terms. Really ever. I mean, when is Sam Houston State, Air Force, and East Carolina ever going to make the playoff?
Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff. The crew looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Number 1 versus number 6. Talladega versus Illinois. The Sugar Bowl at the Superdome underway. On the return, not to the 20. Good start, at least for the special teams, for the Talladega Knights, going for back-to-back college football playoff national championships and trying to keep a near 2-season-long winning streak alive. Quarterback number 0 for Illinois. We're either going to beat them by 70 or we are boned, and there is no in between. 2nd and 10 after no gain on the run. And back to pass. Dover got free. That's a good run for the quarterback, and yet again, a lot of the tackles we have on those scrambles. We're lucky targeting's not a thing in this game. But it is our 3rd straight game facing a mobile quarterback, and we've done a really bad job at containing them really just about every time that we face them. On 3rd down, Ben Dover, the Heisman winner. By the way, and we'll have to go through it after the fact, the 2-time Heisman winner, Ben Dover, said no. Short punt, rock to return. Oh, there was a lane there if I saw that cut a little bit earlier. But good starting field position for Talladega. Where is our bowl game patch? It's over the numbers on some of these guys. First down for the Knights. Smack dab at the 50. And Hugh in the backfield. Found a little bit of a lane to at least get some yardage. Julius Crouch on the tackle. You got 4 on the play. It is 2nd down and 6. That is an absolutely hideous end zone, by the way. Pat up the middle. He'll pick up the first. Already so much better in terms of the results in the running game from what we saw against Alabama and the SEC championship against Auburn. Had to get rid of it at some point. Wasn't a great read. Was not a great, not a well-ran play. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hugh, oh! Somebody left unblocked. No gain on the play. Not really sure. I'm in love with this play. Gotta be honest. 3rd down and 10. Safety came in, but Sauce Castillo wide open in the flat. Down the sideline to the 16-yard line. There is Sauce Castillo. Ash has been slinging the ball really well here down the stretch. 3-man front. The touch pass. This goes to Sauce. A missed block from Hugh. Sauce got the first down. Weaved his way through. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Not going to sugarcoat it. This end zone kind of makes things difficult to see. Ash on the scramble. Was not expecting the tight end, John Doe, to start getting on the move there. I did not playmaker that.
2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Really spreading these defenders out wide, even though we are running into the teeth of that linebacker. Got taken care of, kind of. Hugh just got bopped. At the 2-yard line, 3rd and goal now. Pat on the run. He's met at the goal line, but in. Touchdown, Talladega.
I'm a bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they...
What do you mean, Kirk Herbstreit? Put the ball in the air on 3rd down and 3rd and goal from the 2. Last I checked, fucking Pete Carroll got crucified for that shit. Goal to go. We throw on 1st down. Caleb's PAT is good. 5 minutes into the Sugar Bowl. Talladega on top. Kicked away by Mike Hunt. And they're going to bring this out. It's a worse return than before. As great as it is for us, I do hope that they change that heading into college football 26, but we shall see. 1st down from the 13 for the Illinois Fighting Illini. And Harry was right on top of him. Did break free for a 2-yard gain. Fair enough there on that. 2nd and 8.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down.
To throw. And now to scramble out. That's going to be a 1st down here for Illinois. Fairly certain we were in cover 2, and somebody just got left alone. So 1st down to the 30. Illinois will reverse the play. We're all sorts of out of shape. Thrown, and there's a guy wide open. It's overthrown. I think the misdirection not only fooled our defense, but maybe even fooled Illinois.
After this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now,
2nd and 10. Collapse pocket. 3rd and 19 is 3 rather. Talladega defensive linemen combine in there on that sack. And Warren Sapp Jr. was one of them. 3rd and 19. In there again. He'll throw it to the sideline to avoid the sack, but it's 4th down. Pettis will punt it away yet again. Not a great punt the first time. Not a great kick this time. Rock going to get caught from behind, but 2 punts for Illinois, and Talladega's taken over right around midfield. Now, they did make it a little bit difficult on us on our first drive. Pat got out of that one tackle. He's still on his feet. A lot of work and a lot of movement for a 1-yard gain. Not really seeing a lot of press coverage. Illinois being very safe here early on. Thrown, caught, Evo, and a move. Oh, man, he moved all right, but right into a big hit from another defender. Number 9 got bopped, but a first down for the Knights to the 35. Movement from Lucas at tight end that brought a safety in. Not what we want to see, but Hugh with a couple cuts and the best Talladega run so far, the Sugar Bowl. The 21-yard line, a very solid gainer against a not very aggressive defense. Ash got back to the line of scrimmage. I just didn't like throwing to that Colonel. Inaccurate ball, probably picked. Just felt like it wasn't worth it. Now Ash rolling out, plenty of space inside the 10. A spin out of bounds. First and goal to the 4-yard line.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback.
I think this is a run to Hugh. I guess we're gonna find out. The fake to Sauce Castillo. Oh, they met Hugh in the backfield. 2-yard loss. Back to the 6-yard line.
Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the
Hugh up the middle, good block. Stopped at the 1 though. I'll tell you this, I'll give Illinois a bunch of credit here early.
I think this defense
They are standing up our power back in Hugh. 3rd and goal from the 1. Pat sneaks in. 2 touchdowns for Pat in the first quarter.
That's his 2nd touchdown.
And none of them have been quick and convincing, but effective drives so far here for Talladega. We don't need to hang 70 on this team. You get to the playoffs, that shit doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter ever, but we are just out here to win and extend this dynasty.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
I don't know whether to ignore that or mention it.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Cake is good and all. I'm sure I'm a big cake guy. I don't just bake a cake for no reason, you know. Well, we're just going to run this out left and get to the 9. 3 returns in this first quarter for Illinois, and they have gotten progressively worse. Trey Petty back to throw, bend over in pursuit. That's a safety. Harry got him in the end zone. Petty panicked. Started to scramble and just try to get around the edge of the pocket. And that had 0 chance of success right in the back. 97 got him. An underrated member of this defense, and it is 16-0. Rock with a spin. And at the 4:14 mark of the first quarter, this is the worst starting field position for Talladega today. And that's saying something.
And looking to throw now on first down.
Lash gonna lob it up. Sauce is over there. It's caught. Down the sideline, inside the 35 to the 34. And that was a good ball. Ash starts this game 4 of 6. Sensing some safety pressure off that left side. We'll see if that's the case. It's just pressure in general. Ash with a throw on the run. Sauce with a move. Down to the 11.
Big things can happen.
They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Feels like a spot that we could pass. Not quite a goal-to-go situation right now. Gordon Gay open, gonna cut it back. Oh, holy shit, did he get hit into another dimension? But touchdown Talladega. Oh my goodness, he flew like 8 yards.
Results in quick and positive results.
Let's see. I feel like he almost came back to the hashes. Well, not quite. Look at where he winds up. And we can laugh about this because our time left in this game is very minimal. And we hope that EA improves on it from this point forward. That was a very fast kick for some reason there. And Mike Hunt to send it away. That is 23 first quarter points compared to none for Illinois. I hate to say that this is the result we expected, given that this is a playoff team in the Fighting Illini. Thrown, caught, to their credit, an 8-yard gain. But this team is just so good, and we have been on just such a run. Thrown, caught, and breaking out of a tackle. Still breaking out of a tackle. Down to the 45. And they didn't really make that many impressive moves, but elusive enough. Illini have something working now. And a run to the outside. Big cut tackle, Sertan. Tavares Bobo. The back there on that. It is 2nd and 3. I just flipped the play when we had the play right the first time. Bendover still meets him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in.
Just have to imagine they're putting the ball in the air. We got some man coverage. Let's see what our guys can do. Pressure coming in. There's your Heisman. Bendover. First solo sack, it's 4th down, likely takes us to the end of quarter number 1. Final playoff run for Dega. It's 23-0. Second quarter begins with a punt. We won't get great starting field position this time. Rock moves in. He's in theory got a block. It wasn't a good one. From Ed Reed Jr. I actually wanted to call a bit of an aggressive pass play. Well, audible to a different one.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
That's going to be picked. Third different read. This is probably a pick 6, and it is. Well, we put points on the board for Illinois. I went through all the progressions, and the pressure got to me.
That defender showed a
Barry Kay with the interception to put the Illini on the board.
Point after, not right through.
I wanted to go. I wanted Gordon Gay. Safety stayed back. I wanted the out with Sauce Castillo. That wasn't going to happen.
And the fair catch is made right on the 5.
And then the pressure rolled in, and we had to do something.
Play call. How aggressive will it be?
Will that give Illinois some momentum here? Ash broke out of a tackle. Got to lob it. That's caught. Had to get rid of it once we broke out of that tackle. There was no speed left to be had. Pat up the middle. That's a good tackle there by 44. Tell you this, Illinois, tackling-wise, is almost just gluing to us. It's why there hasn't really been a lot of big chunk plays. And I mean, they're not calling stupid defense. They're playing back. We're in trouble. We're in so much trouble. 78 went to double team. I thought he was going to come back, get the guy that I saw get free. No, nobody did.
Something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback.
Oh my goodness, this coverage. Ash on the move. On 2nd and 15. That's a 3rd and inches. On a nice scramble. This is probably way too cute of a play to call on a 3rd and inches, but here comes Evo. And out wide he goes. He had blocks downfield. Pat finally blocked for somebody. Ever so slightly, but down to the 36-yard line.
Do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver
First down.
plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Lob throw, wide open. Sauce had to hold up. Had a touchdown written all over it. To the 12-yard line. Here's Hugh on the outside zone. Oh my God, did they? They have that stopped. Oh my.
Your first level defenders hold their
These
own
passing
point
plays
attack,
blow.
allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make
Second
the
down
tackle
and
close to
12. And Pat to the outside. Ah, the ankle fucking. It's not an ankle tackle.
Chris, you know me.
It's just that waist tackle. They just glue themselves to you.
Willing to come up and get physical
3rd and
against the
12.
run
Blitz
game.
coming.
What a
Throw.
job of making
Caught.
that play
To
in
the
space.
outside. Sauce Castillo going to have to force some contact. A yard shy. Let's check the look here. Oh, it's not good. How much do we trust this veteran offensive line? We shouldn't have. Long field to goal for an Illinois offense that has not put points on the board. And they got a good run off here to the right side. 6 yards. Maybe a bit too stupid. Maybe you take the points there. I'm not sure what the math tells me because I don't really know, but still. 2nd down and 4. And running again, and he got around Levante Jacobs sliding down up at the 26-yard line. These elusive quarterbacks are so damn annoying.
Watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the
First down.
and the second
Whoa!
there by the third
Again!
option.
He spun out of a hit. He got hit mid-spin.
And then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Need to do something different. 2nd down and 3. Illinois trying to build something right now. It's a direct snap to the running back, and he goes backwards. That might be the first time I've ever stopped that play. Trey Petty, in theory, back to pass here on 3rd down. Mike is out there. Oh, Harry was oblivious. Absolutely oblivious. Back turned. Why running quarterbacks are so annoying because, I mean, look at what the AI defenders are putting themselves in before we take control. What am I supposed to do with that? Petty. What is he doing? Like, this team doesn't, they're not an aerial threat.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback.
They advance the ball by the run, either the running back or the quarterback.
They give up positive yards here.
Out wide, it will force 3rd down. That was, oddly enough, a good read by Hamburglar. 3rd and 2. Up the middle, Jacobs was there, but it is yet again another first down to Tavares Bobo. What happened to my defensive line? It's a false start for Illinois, but all right, starters are back in right now. I guess they were all so gassed. They all subbed out at the same time. Jacobs in there on Bobo, and I stop.
Here's the 2nd down play.
And they're just one of those hurry-up teams. It's one of just the most annoying things about this game. Play action! Down he goes! Harry again! 3rd and 20, and they're going to have to rely, you would think, on some sort of aerial attack. And I'm essentially just going to spy this as they call a screen. Oh, no! Oh, no! He cut it back. It's 1st and goal for Illinois. Oh, God. Don't look now.
They'll try
This
the
is a
right.
game.
He's swarmed by the
3
defense.
yards on the first down run.
Inside the 10-yard line.
Second down and goal.
Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down, looking
To throw. That's caught. Touchdown. What?
Touchdown, Illinois.
On what planet?
The offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
If it's not reviewed, we will challenge it ourselves.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
He is
So after
100%
taking
down
a
at the
closer
1-yard
look,
line.
The officials will overturn that previous ruling.
So third and goal. 2 backs, 2 tight ends. There have been a lot of outside runs. We shall see. Third and goal from the 1-yard line. Half a yard to go. They're out of the Wildcat. Out wide. Bend over is there. And Illinois will not get in.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space.
Bend over with a stop.
Athletic ability on that side of the ball is
And now field goal attempt on 4th and goal. Stay away.
And it's good.
Kick is up. Kick is good. It's 23-10.
on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal,
What a first quarter for Dega. A turnover and a turnover on downs. Oh, well, I meant to call the fair catch, but here we come, so not good starting field position here.
Good job by the coverage team.
I will be honest, it's a bit of a struggle right now offensively, which is saying something, given that we have scored 23 points.
He's moving out of the pocket.
Dash on the run.
Quarterback looking
That'll be
to
a first
scramble.
down.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks.
Just
More than
use
enough
that
for a first down.
playmaker, clear yourself some space, pick up some free yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands
Hugh
it off.
bulldozes over one and then got bulldozed himself.
And 7.
With the defense coordinator this week,
Kind of feel like something big is going to open up in the passing game at some point.
Really sound defense on that play.
Going to throw it. Got pressure right as we did.
Incomplete.
They're down at 7. I mean, this is a struggle. Pat got hung up. That's going to be a punt. Screen might just be a little bit too unreliable to call on a 3rd down. There's a flag. Oh, they hit the punter.
Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about.
First down, Talladega. Oh, mistake for Illinois. That at this stage of the game, when they had momentum, you just can't have. Hugh trying to find a lane, of which there was none. Let's try that screen again. Hugh's out there. He's got the ball. He had some space with some blocks, of which there were none. It is 3rd down and 6. The 2-minute timeout has been reached.
Blowout developing here before halftime.
A blowout developing, but it is only a 13-point game. Gay and Ivy are just on goes.
Dropping back.
I like the look of Gordon Gay, and the ball is out of bounds. Oh, it's caught! Gay kept a foot in bounds.
Great arm strength and accuracy by the
Barring review, of course,
job of bringing it in for that.
and it will not be reviewed. What a catch for Gordon Gay.
First and goal just outside the 5.
That'll jumpstart your offense. Oh, Pat! Touchdown! His 3rd of the Sugar Bowl.
It's a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a
It's not a had to have it.
to show you what he can do.
It's a really fucking wanted it.
The offense still out there.
We're going to go for 2 with a 19-point lead.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
Oh, I got tipped. I actually thought we had a chance at that, as bad as it looked. The Illini with the ball again. Deep kick. I would think they're going to bring this out as they have all day. And yet again, what is he doing? He somehow got to the 10, being held up in the air. But, I mean, this team has just been so lifeless in the passing game that I don't have a lot of faith for them here. A sack! Back to the 2. I think you're looking at your player of the game right there. Trey Petty has no idea what to do with any sort of pressure. Oh, Ed Reed Jr. probably saved a massive play. As we'll do what Illinois wants us to do. I mean, they're begging us to take our timeouts because their punter ain't very good. On the run, they don't go anywhere. One timeout and a minute left. So this playoffs, no mercy.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Pettis has to hit the punt of his night, and he didn't. Rock on the return, still going! 58 seconds, one timeout. And Talladega to the 23. Oh, God, we are in so much trouble. Holy shit, did somebody just get beat bad?
That's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark
2nd and 19. Lucas open. He's got it. Trying to get out of bounds. We will. 1st and goal to the 21. Timeout remaining. Glad we didn't call it after that first down play went wrong. Thrown. It is to the 1. Timeout taken. I think we run some smart plays, probably out of the gun here.
2nd down and goal.
That way, if we have to just throw it away, take the intentional grounding, we do. We will not. Touchdown, Evo.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough.
Played it very smart there at the end of this first half to add on some more points. 35 here in the first half, 234 yards for Ash. Extra point is good. 36 to 10.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer.
Now, Illinois does have 3 timeouts, but 14 seconds. And they're going to waste some of that here on the return. To the 11, or rather to the 20-yard line with 11 seconds to go.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just
we're going to see the EA thing. Which direction they were running?
They call the counter run here.
That way. 36 to 10 at half of the Sugar Bowl. It is looking like Talladega will advance to the semifinal, but a half of football still to play. Second half begins. It is all Talladega. Meaning that we're going to bring this out. Why not? I mean, that's generally why not. Kick returns so far really here in... Really, all release long in college football 25 have been so fruitless. Hugh on the run. He'll spring one for a first down. Hugh has had some of the better runs of the day despite not doing much on many of his other carries. Ash rolls out, fires, finds Lucas down the sideline. Big play in the passing game, down to the 30.
They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
We are not letting up. Don't pull that safety to the middle of the field. Oh my goodness, they did. We're going to test that one-on-one. Ivy, it's picked off in the end zone. And he stiff-armed Ivy in the end zone. Holy. Don't do that again. First down, Illinois from the 20. And Petty on the run. He will scramble for 3. As he has done much of this game, 10 runs at quarterback to compare. Our RB1 in Hugh also has 10 carries, short dump off. I mean, at this point for Illinois, you have to get aggressive in the passing game, even if it's not your strong suit. QB scrambles are only going to do so much for you. Down 26. What the fuck is 26? What is this team made out of? Whole team's elusive. First and 10 from the 36. Down he goes. Bend over, playing on his offside.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run.
Able to blast somebody. And he's still in the path, in theory, of the run. Screen. Screen. It's not going to get blown up. Gain of 8. They had one blocker. The blocker was right where he needed to be. I think we make Trey Petty's life uncomfortable. Third down and 4. There is pressure coming, and Brick Wall got beat. Ed Reed Jr. to save it. Haven't seen a number. I think it was Brick Wall trying to save it. Reagan's was the one with the tackle, but a big gainer for Illinois. It's the most Talladega thing we have seen. Run. Turbo Yoda just got boboed. Oh my God.
That score is a great start.
Oh. Points off a turnover. It's how Illinois started quarter number 2.
And the PAT is good.
Going one-on-one coverage, you know, it's great, but I don't think the risk is worth the reward.
This one will be fair.
I just don't.
And out comes the offense.
Oh, wow.
To take over here.
They blitz and we get time. Watch out.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Ash got it away, bopped up in the air. Credit to the Illinois pressure. They've gotten through. Have not had a whole bunch of time to let plays develop. That's out wide, and it's Pat. Gordon Gay decided not really to do much for us. Maybe that's what Pat gets for not blocking on a lot of plays where that's all he's out there to do. Hugh escaping. There's 8 more.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the
2nd and 2.
Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action.
Evo's out. No, it's Sauce, and momentum takes him out of bounds. Well, we got the first. Guess we'll take that. Watch out for some pressure here. Play action's probably a bad call. Oh, boy. We're dead. John Doe dropped it. So I believe his first target of the night. And I mean, that hit his hands. He's got to have that. Screen pass, and I held the button.
That's the one thing about a guy that always feels
held the button when Hugh hit somebody, and just like that, it's 3rd and 21.
Wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd
down. That is one of the worst throws I think we've ever seen from Ash.
Not much on the return, but the defense.
Second interception of the 3rd quarter. Illinois has already scored on their first drive after a turnover.
Now, can their offense come up with a way to?
That's just we just whiffed.
Illinois lining up quickly here.
Heat seeker. Yeah, great.
Running back with the football.
Down in the backfield for a 2-yard loss.
Third down, the offense down.
You guessed it. We're going hurry up.
In the third quarter.
3rd and 7. Need a stop.
Back, looking to throw for the first
Petty dumps it off. They got a guy there.
Griffin. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this
Don't do follow for follow. Not worth anything. Wrong comeback route. What a ball, though. From Trey Petty. Put it right on the money.
The Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is why Illinois right now is just so frustrating, and they're going to try and make this a game again. Simply because they just run hurry up.
Losing 3 yards there.
As a lot of teams that we have seen over this dynasty and this game release.
On the handout, they'll test the right
Oh,
side
for
here.
fuck's sake.
And he's brought down there.
Everyone's taken care of, which leaves them a 3rd and short again.
4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
D-line's gassed. Petty fires.
He's got it near the end zone.
Like, they're taking a lot of time to do this, but the Illini are certainly creeping back in this game. Trey Petty is 14 of 16 throwing the football.
Try to muscle toward the end
The
zone.
run will go backwards. 20 carries for Tavares Bobo. 36 yards. 36 yards. That is just how little success he's had. 2nd and goal. Second and goal is Petty again. He's going to be allowed to get away with it. We can't put them in a 3rd and long. Had him.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the
Watch him. Watch him. Just let me switch.
ball for the score. Touchdown, Illinois.
I've got 3 defenders at the goal line. Let me switch to him, EA Sports. Fix it. It's been a 10-year issue.
Great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to
You can't get those defenders moving.
and you have limited time.
3rd and goal, no less. I can get him. I can pop him. But no.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through.
Like I switched to one and switched to another. And it's like none of them want to move.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
We got to start taking this a lot more seriously. I swear.
Fair catch made at the 10.
This is the dynasty on the line here. And we have turned the ball over twice here in the 3rd quarter. And Illinois is clawing their way back.
Ball handed off.
Our bread and butter, the running game, is not effective.
Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive.
And our passing game has taken some hits here today. Looking. D. It is incomplete. Swatted away. We can't run the ball, and we also can't pass here in this 3rd.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first
Gotta lob it up. There's a guy over there, but it's no! It's dropped!
defender was right there, and it brings
How much worse can this 3rd quarter get?
team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now.
2 interceptions, a 3rd down drop.
Returner decides to fair catch this.
This team wants to end the program tonight.
Offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time.
A drive for Illinois to make it a 1-score game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw.
He caught that.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Illinois.
Huh?
quickly here.
And guess what? Illinois has gone hurry up again.
They look to throw it here
He
on
will
second
just
down.
scramble. He will just scramble.
Avoid the tackle there.
And I don't have a counter to that because I get the shittiest fucking plays inaudible. I have to blitz, and that's all I have. For once, it worked.
Down, offense going backwards with the sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails.
Yeah, like here you go. Enjoy in a playoff game. You get about 6 plays to choose from defensively. Bullshit, fix it for the next game. Please.
First down, sack, pushes the ball
2nd and 17. High percentage play for our defense is on. It's a run. The gap is too big. That play average is 2.1 yards. I got 14.
They can't convert this third down.
3rd and 3. Pressure's coming. It didn't get home. Guess what? It's caught. He's got a guy. On every single play, he's got a guy. Trey Petty. Can't throw a ball more than 5 yards downfield. But he's lighting it up. 1 to 5 yards. I would love to switch a play. We have a gap in the zone. Why can't I audible? One guy's zone is on the opposite side of the field. What do you mean I can't switch that play?
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Oh, no! Mike was right there! How much worse can the third get? Mike watched it go by. I got a guy manned up on the running back playing outside. And then I bring him in. And then I bring him in, and he goes to the spot.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
To the spot. I hope you're ready for this dynasty to end, because it is happening. Before our eyes, it's a reverse. No one's got speed.
Good enough for first down yardage. Illinois now operating in the red zone.
I'm beside myself, dude.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, fighting the lineout. And the comeback continues.
I'm without words. I can't switch a play.
And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
20. I don't fucking remember, and I don't even care at this point. Point lead.
Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Out wide, Hugh.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
Powers forward. It's 3rd and 1. We'll take the third quarter because we just blew everything we had against Illinois. Because Trey Petty is Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy. All we can try and do when it comes to this fourth quarter is try and regroup. Otherwise, this dynasty ends. Hugh. It's a first down. And I think at the end of the day, primarily, we go back to what got us to this point. We go back to the run.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
2 plays into this fourth quarter, it's working.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base.
Out wide, Sauce with a move and a first down.
Pick up a first down on the ground.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Things are working.
Now operating in empty.
Really, for the first time in about, I don't even know. We'll just say a quarter a game. It's a touch pass. Sauce Castillo in. Close to a first down.
So it's 2nd and 1.
I don't mean to favorite Sauce Castillo, but he has 10 catches tonight. Wrong. Caught. Evo to the 16. This team is moving the football for the first time in this second half.
First down and 10.
No, God God almighty. Fix that shit, too. How do you come free and then make a tackle all in the same motion? I will never understand it. Defenders are made with glue. Hugh with a spin. Didn't get us all that much extra. It is 3rd and 3.
They're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation.
From the 9, Pat throw into the end zone. Touchdown, Talladega. And oh boy, did we need that.
This is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just
hopefully that means here in the 4th quarter that we are able to fight off the voodoo that usually does happen. You have a good first half, team starts to come back. You're most of the time going to lose.
Extra point up and good.
So far here in this one, here in the 4th quarter, we're okay. It's a 2-score game, a little over 10 minutes to go. I was pissed already, but then when Ben Dover, the 2-time Heisman Trophy winner, phased through Trey Petty and his mobility, it wasn't old school power football. I don't understand how he finds these gaps. Tavares Bobo might be the most elusive running back, but shit running back we've ever seen. He has nothing for yards. But man, he's going to make it a bitch to tackle him before you get him. 25 carries, 65 yards, a long of 14. But he finds holes like no back I have seen. But that's also slightly because of we haven't really seen a team run the football this much. They're running the ball and yet still calling hurry up, which means this is probably at least a passing play, which means a scramble for Petty. It's a screen. It is 3rd and inches on the screen to Bobo. I am just going to pray that they do what I think they're going to do and run it on 3rd and inches they are throwing. And they have it. The execution, once halftime was over, for this Illinois team is on another level of fucking cheese. And they're hurrying up. Thrown in. It's caught!
It's a huge gain across midfield.
How?
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Tavares Petty is a cheat code. You can't sack the man unless he starts running backwards. Bend over with a big hit, but all that costs Illinois is a loss of down. They bully our defensive line. Petty scrambling again. It will be 3rd and 6, but we had to step up from way the hell back to even force that. 3rd and 6. Petty fires, incomplete. It is 4th down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He connected the
first showing of inaccuracy from Tavares Petty. It's blocked. Finish the thought. First showing of inaccuracy from Tavares Petty since the first half. Hamburglar off the left edge with a blocked field goal.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
I called a pass play. I don't like the look. Back to the run, as this is probably our most important drive of the game. And yet, I feel like you hit that hole, you hit that gap, and your momentum means nothing because these 300-pound defensive tackles can turn and catch up to a running back that got about a 7-yard head start on you.
Here comes the handoff.
It's a yard. Oh, man. You can't give the ball back to him on 3 plays after what you just did. You cannot. Pat cleared some space. Ash will slide down. I liked nothing that I saw.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
There are 5 men on the front for Illinois. On 1st down, we really should be in shoe clock. Pat. There's a big gainer. Inside the 40 to the 37. Shoe clock will happen now. In this 2-score Sugar Bowl. Hugh on the run yet again. Nobody can block on this team.
He picks up 9, so it's just short of the first.
That's it. I mean, there's a guy sitting right there. Clear that he should be blocked, and these guys just run straight past him. 2nd and 1. Hugh for a gap. He got slowed up. It is 3rd and 2. We're 0 for 1 on fullback dives today, but that was from inside the 5-yard line. 3rd and 2. Horn. He didn't get it. The 2-minute warning has been reached. Oh no, it's going to get reviewed. And we got it.
Taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Well, I thought the 2-minute warning came out of nowhere. 1st and 10, Talladega. Here's Hugh. We trucked a little bit early, but that's 4. It's crazy how it feels like they are very much playing the pass, but yet playing the run so well. Thrown, caught, Ivy, only 3. Go figure that the one time that I do try and throw the football on this drive, they're just playing back. Playing back. 3rd and 3. Pat up the middle, 1st down.
Tackle, but 1st down.
And this Talladega team might just survive. One more snap before the 2-minute timeout. Sauce is the motion man, and Hugh was the one that didn't block, but we stay in bounds. 2-minute timeout here in the Sugar Bowl. Execution's been very poor. Illinois has been a pain in our ass. 2nd down and 8. There was a guy in the backfield almost immediately. Somehow Pat got stopped before the 1st down, which means we're probably going to get stopped here on 3rd down. Mid-spin, he just got, like, all momentum on that spin, just stopped and stopped where he stood. Hugh. What did I just tell you? What did I just tell you? We're going to get stopped.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
In a 2-score game, the play is to go for it. You get it, you seal it. Horn.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football.
I think he got it, yes.
At the 5-yard line. Now it's
1st down for Talladega. We could kneel it down, and I hope this doesn't backfire. We get in the end zone, it won't. 1st and goal from the 5. And they got a guy just immediately in the backfield.
Tackle behind the line, a loss of 2.
I guess you do have to credit this Illinois team. They have been a massive pain despite falling behind early. Here's Hugh. Got a block. Looking. Touchdown! And that's all for the field goal. Dagger here in the Sugar Bowl in a game that we tried, I guess, our best to give away. I really don't think it had a lot to do with how we necessarily played. Illinois got them goddamn Trey Polamalu instincts. PAT is good. It's 50-31 with 1:10 to go. Illinois out of timeouts.
Team on the field getting set now.
So they can do what they want.
He'll bring it out from his end zone.
There's just another whiff.
Makes it to the 16. That's good.
About the only thing that I could say just immediately that I may have done wrong today is tackling, I guess. But, man, it felt like we were so close so many times and just didn't get it done. Thrown over the middle.
He's tackled short of the 30. That's good enough for a first down.
Gotta sit here and struggle through audibles even though we have a minute to go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to
Petty back to fire again. He's got another man open on a curl. Man coverage, zone coverage, nothing worked. Nothing worked all day. They spike it. They definitely scared us. I mean, we were approaching the possibility of Talladega Dynasty ending tonight.
Quarterback drops back.
Petty wrapped up one of the few times, which is odd to say with how many times we have sacked him, but one of the few times today we do wrap him up. He's just been on the move that much. 3rd and long, around he goes, he throws it away. I feel like at that point, throw it downfield, but that's just how little sense Illinois has made. They'll take 4th and 14 instead of whatever else. That's picked off. I guess we understand why they're fighting a lion. I don't throw the deep ball. Their first one of the day is going to be their last one of the day. And that is all she wrote here for the Sugar Bowl. Talladega will advance to the semifinal to take on either Sam Houston State or Air Force. That is what we have here in this playoff. And I discounted Illinois a little bit. We can't discount those teams now. We got challenged here today.
Great game and a great opportunity for this. Been all about all year. They win today and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.